New yard. New place. Back in Nottingham. Let me show you around this place. One sec. This is the desk space. Just sit here. I got kicked out of the bed sitting it. So this is where I'm at now. I'm gonna start doing Airbnb vlogs as well. Airbnb vlogs. Back, you know. Chris Eubank Jr., yeah. I found this near a charity shop. Well, it was outside a charity shop, you know, where I live. So this is my uniform from Sainsbury's. I kept it. I'm gonna go in Sainsbury's, you know, with that on. And like help myself to food. And no one will suspect anything, you know, because I got this on. I'm gonna make a little TikTok. Get a bit of content. This is the wardrobe. It's a bit bent, innit? It's like being held up by this chair here. But yeah, I need to go on a mission, you know. I need to do a little pickup. I'll give you a little tour of the crib. Come. £25 a week, you know. Where you been? I was in a tent as well for 2 months. You know, in Nottingham, near the football ground. So I got a little job at a casino, you know, on reception. But I didn't pass probation anyway. It's a bit grimy, innit? But, you know, 25 quid a week. It's not too bad. What I like about this place, yeah, you see these tiles? They like the lines, you know, in the Ingle gym. I used to do that. So, you know, when I'm cooking, I'll just go up and down the lines like that. Waiting for a cup of tea. Yeah, up and down the lines. I'm gonna do some cooking videos as well. Bit of porridge. I got 2 flatmates, but they're both Muslims, innit? They're all right though. What else? Little shit toilet and that. I had to put it on 2 of them. I had to put it on them both the other day because someone left some shit in the toilet. So I went upstairs and started banging on the door, innit, saying who's left that shit there. But yeah, I need to go to town, you know, before man locks off, innit. I'm gonna jump on the tram. I've been jumping on trams for about 2 months, you know, without paying. Saved about £2.50. So, you know, if I got caught, I was thinking about deliberately getting caught, you know, to be on Channel 5 and that. What are you lot saying anyway, man? It's been a while, hasn't it? I was getting settled, man. I was in a tent for 2 months. Then the council took the tent down. Yeah, this guy came up to me the other day in Tesco's, this Asian guy. He was with his wife, you know, with the burqa. And he's like, said, oh, where have you been? I ain't seen your videos for a while. I said, oh, I was just getting set up in Notch, you know. Now I'm back here. I'm just getting settled here. But now I'm back here. Get back on the videos. Get back on the boxing. And he told me that he's got a boxing gym over there. It's like a KFC right near here. He's got a boxing gym there. So I said, can I come down and hit the bags? You know, and do a bit of filming. And he said, yes, above a mosque somewhere. So probably do that tomorrow, innit? Now I've got the ball rolling. you know, with this life. Have you moved back in with Sarah now? I was expecting her to move to Notts, innit? You know, and fucking me just seeing her out and about. I seen Triple R when I was in Sheffield the last 2 weeks of me being there. I seen him walking around, innit? But yeah, my new chapter. I'm staying in an Airbnb as well, you know, with this woman called Maria. Seen you at City Hall tram stop. Lol. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, a few people have come up to me, innit? Another guy came up to me, and he was an amateur boxer, but he got a good job, so he packed it in. But he used to take pads. He used to take that Echo Esserman from Nottingham on the pads. And his missus is a videographer as well. So he's like, come up to me, and he said, oh, can I have 30 minutes of your time to take you on the pads? My missus is a videographer. She can set the cameras up in the living room where we live. And I was thinking, that's solid content, you know, me on the pads with my man and his wife, the videographer, recording, you know, like Boxing King Media. So he's like swap contact details in it. But I just wanted to get this live done, you know, let people know what's going on. I seen Coogan the other day, you know, at the Leewood rematch. He was staying at the Crown Plaza. You alright, yeah? Coogan kept going outside, you know, when he was like staying at the Crown Plaza. He kept going outside for a cigarette. But he was like talking on his phone, you know, really loudly. And I was like stood behind the corner, you know, like recording his conversation. Get some gym workouts as well, you know, on video. I joined this gym called the Gym Group. I might go there in a bit. R.I.P. Andrew Tate. Yeah, I can't take him seriously now, you know, after that fight that he had. You know, him running his mouth. I suppose he didn't quit, but yeah, that was terrible. Are you back in Sheffield or back in Notts? I'm in Notts, you know. Back here, 20 years on. Had a nice time in the Ingle gym. Kid Galahad. Yeah, I was watching an interview of Kid Galahad the other day, yeah, and it was a really good interview. Probably the best one I've seen of him. He was talking about when he got to a certain level in boxing, British title level and above. He said that John Ingle would say to him, buy this house. And Barry would say, what for? What for? But he'd buy the house. And every fight he had, this house, buy that house, and he'd buy loads of houses. So now he's got like 12 houses. And I seen John Ingle and Barry walking one time, you know, walking the same route that Brendan used to walk with Naz. They were doing that same route, John Ingle and Barry was in his 30s. He wasn't like an 11-year-old, you know, like John was trying to exploit. And I bumped into John Ingle in Iceland as well, yeah. And he was like showing me these properties, you know, because he knew I did this YouTube thing here. And he was like saying, would you buy that? Would you buy that? You know, like trying to fucking put me on. You still in the tent? No, they took the tent down. I went to watch that Naz film, you know, Brendan film. I wasn't buying it, I wasn't falling for it. And it was only like me in there, yeah. I went when it was released on a Saturday or whatever. I went there, 10 p.m. And it was just me and like a couple, you know, a man and woman. You know, like she didn't really want to be there. She was just there for him. I was hoping it would be packed out. Right, this tram's here now, yeah? I'm gonna jump on this tram, get this little pickup. Hopefully there's no inspectors on here. I fucking bet. Yeah, I got my wallet. One sec. Yo, is there any inspectors on here? No, I don't think so.
Middle Street. This tram is for Hopknot. The next stop is University Boulevard.
No inspectors on here so far.
This tram is for Hopknot. The next stop is University Boulevard.
Yeah, there's no one on here. Every time it pulls up after locked, you know, to see if any high vis would get on there. I nearly got caught the other day. Thoughts on Judas Ben? Yeah, I don't even believe it, to be honest. I think it's because Eddie Hearn said that he looked up to Vince McMahon, and obviously he's running that wrestling, innit? So I don't know. You know, like wrestlers falling out, Owen Hart, Bret Hart, Shawn Michaels, Marty Jannetty, you know, the Rockers. So it's fucking not really falling for it. I still don't believe the Joshua crash was legit as well.
This is University Boulevard. This tram is for Hopknot.
Make sure there's no fucking...
The next stop is University of Nottingham.
No, one sec. R.I.P. Kirtland Lang, you know, that's how I was going to end up, man. I was hoping to get past probation, you know, at the job. So I had some pay slips, you know, on a contract to give to a landlord in Nottingham. Say, can I rent this place?
The next stop is University of Nottingham.
Yes, AJ, thanks for the £2, yeah? You make me zest. What happened to your bed sit in Sheffield? I got evicted. I was just sick of it. Sick of the people there. It's an ugly place. But I'm going to go back there tomorrow, you know, to do a podcast with Boxing King Media. Because some people have come up to me, you know, and bigging me up. How's your daughter? I hadn't really seen her for time. How's your daughter? How's your mum? I ain't seen any of them. I need to have my own family in. This is a new phone as well that I ordered, you know, for these lives. So why don't you stream regular anymore? I'm back in it. Now that I'm settled in Nottingham, I got my camera as well. I had to like stash a load of stuff in someone's loft, you know, and I got evicted because this storage company was trying to charge me about £80 a month, you know, just for a few bin bags. So I had to like contact someone and give them like 50 quid, dump some stuff in their loft, including my camera and my laptop. But I've got it back now, so I can put together some good content. I'm gonna do a breakdown of this Connor Bomb Zuffa situation. I'm gonna box again, innit? and the boxing. I've been watching some Nas fights, you know, in slow-mo.
This is University of Nottingham. This tram is for Hucknall.
What do you do every day now?
The next stop is Queen's Medical Centre.
I've been recording videos. I've been putting together some videos. Training, sign up to this gym, but I need to go to a proper gym, you know, do some sparring,
This tram is
get it
for
recorded as well.
The next stop is Queen's Medical Centre.
Yes, Matt Curtis. He's still in the tent. Like I said, he took it down, yeah, but I'm kind of glad I tried it. And it kind of worked for like 2 months. So it means I can just put up a tent anywhere, innit? Eddie Earn's got all that land. Carl Froch's got a place in Burton Joyce on the outskirts of Nottingham, so. How's the fitness type? Yeah, it's not the best, you know, I've been blazing. Because when I was working at the reception, when I was working at the casino, it's kind of busy, innit, for 8 hours, 4 days a week. Yes, Ashton Pope, thanks for the £10 super chat, yeah? Good to see you back, my friend. Time to run riot now. Rocket, fella. Yeah, man. Shout out to Ashton Pope. Back, man. I wanted to, like, just almost lose my virginity, you know, with this fucking life. Let's come back with something now. I can just go for it. Like I said, I want to do Airbnb vlogs and stay in different places, different hostels. Because when I was in South London, I stayed in a hostel. And it was like a shared room, and there was a lot going on in there. Shared showers and that, men and women. Driving around Brixton, you know, with baby team. All right, yeah, for real. See these ticket inspectors, man.
This is Queen's Medical Centre. This tram is for Hucknall. The next stop is Gregory Street.
Yes, AJ, youth hostel and retiring movie. Yeah, that's an Alan Partridge reference. So, you know what I mean? Oh, fucking bang as well. Get a bit of possible. Have you seen the new Nas film? Yeah, it was kind of disappointing. That Piers Brosnan, he didn't look anything like Brendan to me. Because I used to see Brendan every day. Stand up close to him, he used to walk up to me really closely and talk to me, you know, looking in my eyes and that. Like he's brainwashing me positively. Seen that David Diamante as well, you know, when Lee Wood boxed Warrington. David Diamante, he was sat down near the hotel where he was staying. He was sat at a bus stop, you know, smoking a cigar. And one of his dreadlocks was touching the floor, innit? It was disgusting. Seen that Johnny Nelson has beef. Oh, yeah, Johnny Nelson and Nas beef through side you. Yeah, we'll get into it, man. It's a bit. Just wait till I get off here and. Seen Umar, IFL Umar doing well. Yeah, he's kind of left Frank Warren, hasn't he? Fish eyes. You know, his Instagram post, Umar's, it seemed quite impressive. You know, his big announcement, Dubai, real estate. It's got to be better than interviewing Fish eyes, hasn't it? You know, just fucking laughing at his shit jokes about Arsenal. Fucking dead, man. Might get off here, innit?
This is Gregory Street. This tram is for Hucknall. The next stop is NG2.
Finish work. No, I didn't pass probation, you know. I enjoyed that job as well, you know, just sitting down, just fucking.
This tram is for Hucknall. The next stop is NG2.
Yeah, I didn't hear John Fury call Steve Bunce a nonce. I just heard him say something like, I'm gonna headbutt your nose off your face. Steve Bunce kind of pussed it out, didn't he? I'm your friend, John. I'm your friend. Hiding up my shoes. Fuck, look at that shit. I had to get back on the lives. Need to buy some new trainers. Shout out to Ashton Polk, man. Buy me a new pair of fucking Primark shoes, innit? Joke to you. Yeah, I'm waiting on a bit of money, you know. Shout out to my dad. My dad took out a little insurance policy, you know, when he was alive, so that when he dies, you get a bit of money. So I'm just waiting on that money. When I get that money, I'm gonna pop to two. You know, get my hairline done and fucking get some clothes. That's what I'm saying, like someone came up to me on a tram, you know, talking about the Boxing King media stuff I did with Prince Patel and Alexia Grace. So I'm just going to do that as well, you know, just like tick as many boxes as possible. Get fucking 12 houses like Larry. You know, my dad sorted me out with a bit of money. You know, like Barry and Brendan Ingle. Yeah, I've been drinking every day, you know. Every day. Shout out to AJ. Thanks for the £2, yeah. Prince Patel is a cringe dwarf. Yeah, it's corny content, innit? But it's just like, I may as well just fucking go for it, get that fuck off money that Brendan used to talk to us about, and then just make my own kind of content, you know what I mean? Build up. For real. Asking about the baby.
This is Meadows Way West. This tram is for Hucknall. The next stop is Nottingham Station, or Nottingham Railway Station.
Went to the police on you and Kelly Brook uncle. Yeah, that's what I mean, yeah, that Rocky Dennis. It's a new chapter, man. Glad to see the back of it. Smashing bottles of the Desperados.
This tram is for Hucknall. The next stop is Nottingham Station, or Nottingham Railway Station.
broke bag ebony bitches. Oh, he's out of her league. So he's got money on it, so he could get like an 18-year-old. He's 40, she's in her 40s. She's got fake tits. So he can do better than her anyway. Loads of tattoos. So OnlyFans. Yeah, it's kind of similar numbers, isn't it? You know, to like when I left off about 6 months ago. 500 to 800 was the usual. Nah, not towards the end, you know. When I kind of fucked it off, like, it was on about just under 200. Holy shit, time's back, that's what I'm saying. He might have just like realised that I'm live in it because I didn't schedule. See what happens. Well, this is ticked off now. Now I can go for it, you know, with like the boxing, the training, going to that Muslim's gym, just thumping up the bikes and recording. Fancy angles like Nas. If you went on TikTok live, you'd get 1,000k plus views. Yeah, I know. You know, my ex that I got pregnant, she commented on that video on TikTok of mine, you know, when I walked from Sheffield to Nottingham. She started commenting in it, started following me and all that. She would have seen all the other women commenting in it. I'm gonna jump on the TikTok lives as well. That's what I'm saying. The first thing I wanted to do was like a YouTube live stream. I'm gonna do some IRL stuff, you know, walking around like talking to women. Shout out to AJ again. 90, good to see you all live. See you later. Oh, you're bored, yeah? You give me all these super chats. You're not feeling it, or you just got work in the morning. Then I'm the guy on here. One sec.
This is Nottingham Station.
Yeah, next stop.
Please ensure you have purchased a ticket or validated your
Yeah, for real.
smartphone before boarding.
Do a summary video of AJ car crash, Connor Bomb leaving matchroom, and Leewood fight. Yeah, there's so much there.
The next stop
So much
is
there.
Lace Market
Some
for the
juice.
National Ice Centre, Nottingham
Just got my
Arena,
camera back.
and Broadmarsh Shopping Centre.
Going Meadows or Lace Market. I'm going Lace Market because that's in town. That's where I pick up. Go for a little pick up. I'll sleep good tonight. Wake up knowing I've done this shit. Move on to the next thing. Start walking up to women as well, you know, giving them money, giving them like £5. Get them to spit a few bars on the fucking channel.
This tram is for Next stop is Lace Market for the National Ice Centre, Nottingham Arena, and Broadmarsh Shopping Centre.
Yeah, what do you think of this phone call that I recorded of Coogan's, you know, when he was outside the Crown Plaza in Nottingham, smoking outside on his phone, speaking really loudly, you know, with me around the corner recording. Yeah, you know, him slagging off people in the boxing industry. Coogan needed to be safe, you know, when I was around the corner recording. Might send it to Boxing King Media, see what he makes of it. Get the meta glasses so you can film women incognito. Yeah man, all of that. Really looking forward to getting going, you know, the new chapter here. Let me go and get this too. No.
This is Lace Market.
So are you doing any more BKM content? Yeah, that's what I said a bit earlier. Like, some people have come up to me, you know, bigging me up about the Alexia Gray stuff. When I went to get a car from Arnold Clark to take my stuff from Sheffield back to Nottingham. This little black guy came up to me, you know, and started bigging up the Boxing King Media stuff. You know, Prince Patel and Alexia Grace, asking for a little photo and that. And he's telling his co-workers, you know, about me and promoting me. So obviously going on trips to Morocco, you know, and Dublin. And a little fan coming up to me, you know, and giving me some bud. And I was blazed it in the hotel with this fucking woman that I met on Plenty of Fish. Banged her. I got rimmed. You're gonna show us your new gaff? Yeah, I just left it now. See what I'm saying? I didn't pay nothing. Shout out to the box office channel. Thanks for the £5, yeah? Yo, Ty, it's Gary, TYFL Welsh. Glad you're back, bro. Yeah, man, it's good to be back, you know. But this is what I mean, you know, little food places and little food reviews, Airbnb vlogs, travel vlogs, going to different gyms around the world. It's fucking good. Mayweather's gym. Freddie Roach's wildcard gym. Are you going to meet up again with Triple R? I don't know, it's like, he'd come up to me without me expecting him to be coming up to me. And he's like, oh, can I record a video? It's like he didn't want to spar, you know, meet up on the grass. But he kind of put it on Kruger, and he's been on Porky's channel. So he's done bits, Triple R. That's what I'm saying, you know, when I see people like that now, like, I don't fall for it, because it's like I said, I was in a tent here when the council took it down. I went to a housing office and they put me in a homeless shelter over there. I was there for like 2 weeks in a room full of like mentally ill people and junkies, picking up the chairs and like slamming them against the wall, you know, because they're having like thoughts of whatever, PTSD or whatever. Oh, is my man here? One sec. Before I go cash machine. Let me see if mine's even here. Go to Frotcher's bar for a drink. Yeah, he thought it would be some nice, classy, white venue, you know, all like fucking upper class. But it was like loads of black people there, and they were all fighting and smashing chairs against the walls. And I went there one time, smashing bottles, and it's, no. Where the fuck are these guys at? I kind of left it a bit late, you know. Still got one left.
There's no way they're flicking up in front of our mum.
No, it's just... Managed to get a little reject into the house though, you know, when I first moved in. I stood outside smoking and she rode past on her bike. She asked me for a cigarette. I said, yeah, I got some inside. And she was giving me a little sob story about how she's homeless. I said, do you want to come in? So she came in. I said, do you want a shower? She was like, yeah, I won't mind. So she had a shower. I went to shut the door in it when she was in the shower. She was like, oh, don't worry, I'm not shy. She was just there in it, like showering up. Seen her tits at arse. I didn't see her come. Bought a pot noodle. Gave her some bud. Oh, that thing's fucking crazy, man. I'm not even desperate like that. I'm just glad I've done a live, innit? I'm gonna blaze up here, innit? But I'm not gonna put it on camera. Just have a quick blast around this corner. You still working at the casino? Nah. I had an argument with the manager because he tried to say to me that I had a 40-minute break instead of the 30 minutes that I was supposed to have. But you see, when I was supposed to have my break, yeah, a customer came to the desk and said, oh, there's something wrong with my membership. So I was like sorting them out, innit? You know, even though I was supposed to be on a break, I thought, oh, let me show that I'm really intent on sorting out the customers. Someone said I had 40, innit? Just having a back and forth on reception, you know. Dickhead. I was thinking about Brendan as well, you know, when this guy was running his mouth. I was thinking about that fuck off, man. It kind of pushed me to go, you know, with this. Yeah, man, AJ. I thought he was going to bed, man. I'm back. Do you rate Peter Tobbin? No, I don't know him. Who's that? Who's Peter Tobbin? Right, let's have a blast. Yes, lad, love from Bestwood. You probably can't remember, but trained with you once or twice in Sheffield time ago. You used to be funny as fuck, bro. Hope you're good, brother. Yeah, man. That's what you're saying. That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to connect with people. Because I've made a few connections. Like I say, the guy's invited me to his gym above a mosque. Next man's a pad man. You know, his missus is a videographer. Guy came up to me in Dublin, gave me some bud, blazed it up. So I want to keep my eye on Umar, TYFL Umar as well. Because his story, it seems kind of interesting. See what happens, innit? Dubai, real estate, travel and tourism, stocks and shares, crypto. Get on Misfits. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man. But you know these little videos, this is what I mean about the guy with the gym above the mosque and the pad man. This will help me to like go for it, innit? And because that gym's above a mosque, Boxing King Media will probably come down, you know, and do a bit of filming, you know, to try and promote Islam. So that will boost my profile. So then fucking I'll just go for it. But I'm definitely, even if I have to box in Dudley again, you know, and defend my title. Did you see Prince Patel fought another drained African? Well, that's what I'm saying. If he's some big-time history maker, why the fuck haven't Netflix like signed him up or whoever? You know, made documentaries about him, like Tyson. If he's so fuck, come on, man. Or some Indian TV station. She laughing. She smiling away there, yeah. Yeah, man. Sit down, have a little play up. Little drink, little pit stop. Did you have your laptop in the tent? Nah, stashed. Stashed in someone's loft for 50 quid. Instead of 80 quid with a storage company. A month. Try and give your daughter toast. Do you know what it is? You know my daughter, yeah, I used to take her to the Ingle gym. And she used to watch us all training, yeah, so like, she was only 7. So you see afterwards, she was like doing moves, you know, like Nas, in the car when I was driving us to Meadow to get some food and go to the arcades. She'd start like shadow boxing, you know, like Nas when he was 7, moving around and that. Do you know what it is? Like someone's just said, OG Ty, where are the videos? Hold on a sec. OG Ty, where are the videos, my bro? The streets need them. So much to talk about these days in boxing. I know what you mean, yeah. I recorded a video about, you know, the Joshua crash. But it's like every minute the story kept changing. You know, 1 minute the tire blew out, then the brakes were fucked. Then the little black driver's gone on the run and he didn't have a license. Then Josh was playing musical chairs, moving around, you know what I mean? It just didn't add up. And Josh was giving a little thumbs up in the car afterwards. You know, like he was saying mission accomplished. You know, like he was in on it. So it's kind of hard to nail down the video, man. And then it became old news, isn't it?
Every time someone asks me for an email, I've got my email.
We need you to talk about Crawford's wife. Yeah, you know when I was at the casino, yeah, I typed into Google, Terence Crawford's fat wife. And it was on Google Images. So, I seen a picture of them both, Terence Crawford and his fat wife. I seen them together in a photo that I've used before. And there was like a caption saying, YouTuber criticised for slagging off world champion's wife. And I thought, who else has said that about him? I mean about her. So I clicked on it, yeah, and it was like an article, you know, in the Daily Mail, another Daily Mail appearance by me, you know, it had my name in there. I'm not saying like I'm really proud of it, but no, I'm not really feeling cigarettes, you know when you're on that high, and these are the cheap cigarettes as well. These are the fake ones, so they don't really smoke properly. So I have to blast up what I came here for. See if their man are still about.
This way, and I was like, maybe he was looking at you. No, I was like, okay, like he's looking at other.
Who was that guy on your Instagram story? A little shit fan. Yeah, some guy. White guy. People saying he looked like a nerd, you know, when I posted the photo, like Harry Potter. But it's good to see like different people coming up to me. Like I said, the Asian came up to me with the wife, with the burqa. Now this Harry Potter guy is coming up to me. So it's a nice bit of variety, innit? And he seemed to all like different things as well. How many amateur fights did you have? I had about 30 fights, you know. I was like 50-50 or probably 60-40 in favor of like losing. So that was the majority, innit? I probably lost more than... But yeah, 50-50 kind of like in the pros. But I got to that Ingle gym too late. I got there at 21. All the successful fighters from that gym got there when they were young. 7, now it's Kel 9. Johnny Barry, 14, 15. I was 22, 21. So I was playing catch up. You know what I mean? I was trying to get there every fucking day. In the morning as well. Saturdays and Sundays trying to catch up. Because I learned a load of shit in Nottingham, training with my old trainers. Yes, Danny, APXGP. Thanks for the super chat, yeah? Great to see you back, mate. Glad you're doing okay. Yeah, it's good to be back. It's like breaking the ice, this is what it is. Because I bought this phone, yeah, when I was at that casino. I bought it specifically to like stream on the go. So iPhone 13 Pro Max. Say that again. No, I ain't gonna change, you know. You want a cigarette? I seen you on TikTok before. You blowing up on TikTok, innit? I see you blowing up on there. You're like a little celebrity here now, yeah? People know you in Nottingham, innit? Because you're always there asking for change. How much you make a day, do you think? You make £20 in total a day. I've made more than that. I've made more than that. So it's easy money, innit? So you want to blow up on TikTok, yeah? And YouTube and all that and make money? Or you just want to ask people for money? Alright, let me set your cigarette. Yeah. You want this? Yeah? Say that again. You're what? Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, I was homeless, innit? Then I was in a tent. Council took the tent down, put me in a homeless shelter on Hockley. So I was there for 2 weeks, yeah? And then they put me in this house because I got a caseworker. And she put me in a house in Beeston. Do you know what I mean? So when I hear people say they're homeless, like, are they really though? But if that's your hustle, innit, to tell people that, it's so good, man. Make your money, innit? But I ain't got any change though, still. No, because I was live anyway when you came up. This is a live stream. You don't want to be on camera, no? Yeah, you're good, man. But that's what I'm saying though, you know, people like that, you know, if they just got a phone themselves and just started like documenting their little journey. I should have recorded when I was in the tent as well, because it would have been some really good content there, you know. Felt a bit self-conscious in it, but I should have got over it for the sake of content, you know, and growing the money, growing the posse, growing the channel, go on a mission. What the fuck is this? Sorry, I thought you got locked up for nonsense. Nah, man. Got the laptop back. No further action. Did the bailiff seize the bedsit? Yeah, man. 2 bailiffs came round, you know. It's kind of humiliating because, like, the neighbours, the nosy neighbours, fucking low-life neighbours were stood there, innit, watching. And I was asleep as well. I didn't expect them to turn up on that day. I thought they were coming 2 days later. And I was editing a video as well, a boxing video. But I didn't get a chance to finish it. You see what I'm saying, man? You know, when they try and tell me they're homeless and give me a little sob story, because I've been there myself, I'm not really falling for it. Why the bailiffs come? To be honest, I stopped paying rent. So that's why I'm sick of this place, you know. I need to get kicked out, otherwise I'll be here in 5 years, you know, just sat there, drinking, smoking, with that Rocky Dennis coming around and fucking staring at me. What kind of life is that? You see Dave Allen's fight? It's silly, wasn't it? You know, Dave Allen's opponent, yeah, as soon as he walked into the ring, went up to the referee and, like, touched the referee's hand, you know, give him a little fist bump. You know, like, say, let's be mates. Can you look after me in there? Can you look after me? Of course, yeah. Did you get a fine or anything? What, for the eviction? Yeah, my credit would have took a fucking hit, you know. I had to pay cash for this phone, innit? No contract. There's only 0 Ricky Hatton. Yeah, that's harsh. I was watching an interview with Junior Witter on Boxing King Media's channel the other day. And Junior was saying, oh, I wish I would have made more money in my boxing career, because he didn't really make money. And he was saying, oh, I wish I'd have made more money, a lot more money. And then later on when he was asked if he would have took the £30 million, yeah, or would he have had £30 million to box in a few exhibitions or to win his WBC belt? And he said that, the WBC belt. Because money doesn't make you happy, that's what he said. Money doesn't make you happy. He was just saying, I wish I would have made a lot more money. Then he's saying money doesn't make you happy. Then he tried to, like, talk about Ricky Hatton, saying, people with millions, some of them top themselves. And look at Ricky Hatton. But that's just one person, innit? What about Kell Brook? Has he topped himself? Barry's got money. Dominic Ingle's got money. John Ingle's got money. Brendan Ingle had money. Did they top themselves? It's like he's just sort of latching on to the Ricky Hatton stuff, you know, to make himself feel better. He kind of followed him to the grave as well, you know, going to the funeral. Of course you want money, man. It's like having a WBC belt, but you know, if you're like living in a council flat and you can't pay the rent. Let's pray for all the miserable millionaires. These people who say money doesn't make you happy, they normally are broke people who would love to have money, but they ain't got it in them to go and get it. See me doing this? This is me going to get it. Because this is like a blank check. Do my little travel vlogs. Money does not make you happy. I earn really good money in the IT. Yeah, but you ain't got that fuck off money, have you? You know, where you can just give up the IT and just chill out and relax. Brendan was just in the gym. John Ingle was in the gym, walking his dog, sitting in Meadowhall having a little coffee. Sitting in the gym watching the sparring, you know, like just relaxing. Loads of properties.